and you are.
DJ Quinn.
Who's this lovely lady that we have with us?
Mm.
Dawson. Flying on in.
And tonight we have a special guest with us tonight. Tell everybody your name and give everybody your resume, my brother.
Chit. You already know, man. It's Rockwelz, 1/4 of the mighty Monopoly family. Man, New York representative. I'm just happy to be here, man. Still making great music, you heard?
Ready, ready. Glad to have you. Describe to us your early journeys in the New York hip hop scene. Like, what was it like? How'd you get to where you at now? With the MC.
Yeah, I mean, New York has been such a whirlwind when it comes to music, man. And, it feels good to be at the place that we're at now. You know what I mean? Because I was doing hip hop, and no shade to, I love all types of music. But
Everything's not worthy. Everything's not worthy.
Yeah. When I really started doing showcases and stuff like that, it was kind of at a disarray a little bit because, it was the lean and snapping, kind of era that kind of boosted up at that time, and it even had, New York was kind of at an unsettling place, like an uncertain place at the time, where what I mean, the opportunities were getting slim and far in between, and it was like, man, like what do we gotta do? We gotta start leaning and snapping. What does it take right now? Like, did we lose that thunder? So it's just
what part of New York we talking?
I lived in Brooklyn for a long period of time, as well as the Bronx for a good period of time, as well as Queens. So that's why I represent the greater New York, because, like most New Yorkers, your lease is up and you move. You know what I mean? So, we end up all around the city. So, I was, gracious enough to touch a couple of different blocks and experience, a couple of different boroughs, throughout. But no, it feels good. It feels good where we're at right now, because I feel like, people, people want to hear bars again. People want to hear stories again. You know what I mean? And it's, in an era where, everything is fast and people dissect and digest music a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying? It's good that people could still, play my music back and have that rewindability, so to speak. It feels good. Feels good.
Gotta have that for sure. Definitely that rewindability, and you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, everything's not worthy, but yeah, I'm definitely let's let's get into like this. What's the name of the cut? I was just playing it earlier.
Oh, well, Skyzoo.
Yeah, what's the name of that joint?
Yeah, that's called Blessings.
Blessings. Oh man. Yeah, I was bumping that earlier. Yeah, I love the blessings. Let's get into that a little bit.
Salute.
How did you come up with the blessings? How did you get down with Skyzoo?
Yeah, man. When we shout out to my brother Gutter, he produced the whole project.
Yeah.
He BX boy. Now he out in Williamsburg, BK. So he made the switch around too. But yeah, I just wanted to embody with this project. You know what I mean? Whoever played crate ball before, or what I'm saying, manhunt. Just I just wanted to embody just that feel good, that nostalgic feel. You know what I'm saying? So I hope, people hear these records, that it brings them to a certain period of time, maybe in their life, or maybe something that just they could just relate to, or that they could just enjoy. But Blessings kind of came about, man. I just wanted something, um, to really touch the people
Yeah.
in a different manner, to really speak to their soul, to really uplift them and tell my story from, you know, where was at and where we at now, and even a little bit into the future, what we about to do. And salute to Sky, man. Real peace, brother, man.
Yeah.
Had the the luxury of chopping it up with him and dissecting his genius a little bit. And I approached him with the record. He was digging it. We got a lot of similarities, both being from Brooklyn. And, I told him he's one of the elite few, you know what I'm saying? I feel like an endangered species out here half the
Absolutely.
time because,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? As far as people still putting content into their songs and into their records and into their thought process. So, I approached him with it. He was with it. So, we definitely made it happen, man. So salute to Sky. And, the rest was history, man. Just blessings.
Yeah, I love the collab, man. I love it, man. That's a hot song. And everything don't get to go in my arsenal of DJing, you know what I'm saying? But that will definitely be making it up in there for sure. That joint's hard. I like that. Absolutely.
Appreciate you. Yeah, it's headphones music, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
People
yeah.
are still
Oh,
listening to music in headphones, you ain't gonna be getting
it's more than
too
that.
rowdy to this one, you know what I mean? Bumping in the whip.
No, you can, hey, that joint is hard. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Yeah,
you,
absolutely.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Reflective music, reflect, sit back, light one, whatever you do to relax, meditate, and let it speak to your soul. That's what it is.
Absolutely.
Real smooth too.
I
Since
have
we're
a
on the
question.
topic, go ahead,
Okay.
sis. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
So did you work with Wu Tang before? Have you worked with Wu Tang?
Different, probably not the main members that you're thinking about, but the Wu.
I know a lot of.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, so throwback. Me and DJ Too Evil, who was ODB's DJ, rest in peace, back in the day. Um, we actually put a mixtape together. It's called
Okay.
Forgotten Lessons. It had 60-Second Assassin on there, had Popa Wu on there, rest in peace. As well as A La Real on there, rest in peace. It was just a really dope solid mixtape. I think it's still on Audio Mac. Actually,
Okay.
they were actually talking about just now, like a couple months ago. I know one of the members was actually uh, about to put it in store, so he's actually finally, putting it in school. We just threw it out, back in the day. He was just like, all right, we're gonna put something together. Um, salute the lifestyles, Black, Midas, everybody that was on that tape. You know what I mean? So, it was a solid tape, dope project, and yeah, man, it's gonna be on in stores soon. But yeah, it was I think it's still on like my mixtapes right now. Forgotten Lessons. Doom Squad was the click.
Okay, Doom Squad, Forgotten
Yeah,
Lessons.
yeah.
Yeah.
It has that. Of course, it has that Wu sound. You know what I mean? That Wu.
Right.
Most of it was recorded in
Yeah.
Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. This, real dungeon torture
Yeah.
chamber
That's what's up.
sound,
Yeah.
karate chops in your neck type of vibe. Yeah.
We need that. We need that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Salute to the whole Wu and all the factions out there. There's a million factions out there. So
Yeah,
Nori found that out the hard way.
he did. Yeah, they killed all them after a while.
Right.
uh,
Smooth it out quick, but smooth it out quick.
And Shaheem and all them. Man, since we're on the topic of collabs, man, what was it like working with the great late friend, the Godson and Prodigy, brother, and Popa Wu?
Yeah, man. Being born in the Bronx, man, spent a lot of time up there, man. Fred the God, I feel like, he was like a crown jewel, man. And I feel like, it's so unfortunate. I think he was so solid at a time where, like I said, throughout that uncertain time period of New York, you know what I'm saying? I was opening up for him and doing a lot of the same circuits. Uh, uh, um, but I think that the reach just wasn't there because the sound for New York, it was being suppressed at the time. And it wasn't really, you know what I mean, as it is now. Salute to Griselda and everybody else that's bringing that sound back, and the
Yeah.
whole Trust family. But nah, man, he's such a solid dude, man. He's like, what I mean? Like, what I'm saying? He's one of them dudes that make you proud to be, what I'm saying, from New York, because he just, what I'm saying, he's just so solid, what I'm saying? We connected, um, at La Marina. I mean, we connected a couple of times, but, when we finally was able to get some work done, what I'm saying, really peace, humble dude, uh, you know, chopped it up with him at La Marina, we chilling, um, and, God will, God made it so that we could get together and put together classic heat. Or little man got heart, man. Little man got heart.
Yeah.
Man. I had people really gravitate towards that record. And a lot of press. It picked up a lot of press, even before his passing, as well as after. Unfortunately, people don't appreciate these type of joints until, until
Gone.
some time. And, he came out for the video, saying we shot that in the BX, right about around Fortuna Park. And, he was just such a peace dude, man. Even my videographer, like, I don't even want to put him on the spot, but, just knowing the story, of the actor that I had playing the little man in the video, Little Man Got Heart, and the lyrics of the song, he was like, yo, chopping this video up together, and he's not a soft dude at all. He's like, yo, like I literally like cried like putting the video together.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you know what I mean? Because it was just, you know, it's so real, it's so relatable, from the lyrics to the videography to the story. And what I'm saying, it was just really a blessing to work with Fred, man. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
Forever, boy.
He was definitely a good artist too, man. I love some. He had some joints up, some bangers.
Yeah, he's one of those, he's the
He had
elite
some
few,
bangers.
that came from that era of not taking a bar off. Like, you don't save no bars for the next song. Like, I'm gonna save bars for the next record or for the next album. He's like, nah, I'm gonna put these bars all right here in your face right now. Right now. He did it all the time, consistently.
Yep.
Consistently. And
Even fake MCs, to all the fake MCs, listen to that.
Absolutely.
It's a fact. You can't save bars. You don't know if you get another shot. You don't know if you get another record or another day or another hour or another track.
Yep.
You
That's
gotta lay
real.
it all down right there and get your story out right then, right now.
That's real. Absolutely. Let me switch it up a little bit. Tell us, how did you like touring, man, over there, like in Germany, the Netherlands? Like, what was the vibe like over
Yeah, man. Oh man, they want us to come back so bad, man.
there?
Like their appreciation for music and what we do is on another level, man. It's like,
Explain that a little bit, touching on
man, I mean, you guys all know, you all been to local shows and stuff like that, to where, people come up and, they perform, and, people want to leave early and this and that. Like, when I
that.
say these people hung on my every word, and when I say I got off stage and they were asking me, so what did you mean when you said blah, 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 blah? You know what I mean? Like, no, like
They
yeah,
want to know.
they ingest it, they dissect it, and they really don't take it for granted like we do here. They
Mm,
don't take that live performance for granted at all. Especially, you come all the way across the pond to come see them.
mm,
Oh man, it was an unbelievable experience, man. I mean, promoters always make sure we taken care of. Denmark, we had the chefs. The chef came out, asked us what we want to eat, came out with a whole platter, meats, uh, salad, everything.
whatever.
Uh, it was unbelievable. Yeah, come through. You know what I'm saying? They give you a whole fish bowl full of pre-rolls at the spot. It was kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. The amount of love they show you, the amount of stuff they get, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, y'all want me to perform, put on a good show. I'm gonna have to slow down on all these bottles and all these and all these pre-rolls y'all get me, and if we're gonna make this happen. But nah, it was just I can't wait to go back. Um, I can't wait to go back. Salute to K Slugger, Melee Sparks. You know what I'm saying? Everybody over there in Sweden, you know what I'm saying? It was, yeah, just a real amazing experience, man.
What would you say? What would you say your
It,
What would you say your best country? I mean, which one would you love the most performing
oh, that's
at?
that's hard, man. That's really hard. But if I had to pick out of all the spots that we went to, um, uh,
mm.
um, yeah. For those that don't know about Christiania, um, it's like it's almost like I don't know if you guys remember when they had like the Occupy Wall Street and everybody was camped out in the park. They kind of took over the park, like after, there was no jobs. Everybody kind of took over the park. You guys may not remember that, but they did it the right way there. They took over the park, like the hipsters, basically, and they opened up like businesses, like stores, and of course, it's a lot of legal business and legal activity,
Right.
and it's almost like a taboo place because it is illegal, and the cops come in there. They can come in there at any minute and start bashing up the stores, and they start bashing up, the street. People are selling, they're selling, you know, weed and hashish and everything, whatever you want, basically. Um, and so it's kind of taboo. I know Rick Ross performed there. I know Rihanna performed there before. And we was lucky enough that night. We opened up for Lord Finesse that night.
Mm.
And nah, it was that I could say was, yeah, that was just super dope all around, like, you know what I'm saying, just all around to be able to touch that stage there. um you know what I'm saying, kicking in VIP with everybody, and you know what I'm saying, it was just an unbelievable experience. You're on stage, people passing you joints. It's like a hipster's paradise there. Paradise. People passing you joints, you performing on stage, it's passing you joints. You know what I mean? It was just an amazing experience. I can't really explain.
That's what's up, man.
But we had a couple out there though. So what I mean, I want to hit all the countries, and even the ones we didn't get to hit. So
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes, you
I have
got
a
some.
yeah, I have a question. I'm sorry. So how do you feel that you can bring more women into the hip hop side of music? Because a lot of women like the the chorus that like grabs you, that sound like a nursery rhyme. What do you
yep.
think or you can do, or the real hip hop can do to bring more women to the real hip hop side of music?
Mm.
Um, that's a great and excellent question. And I'm gonna put it this way. Please don't get offended. But if men knew how to please women, it'll be it'll be a lot simpler world out there. A
That's a good
lot
way to
less.
put
There'd be a lot less issues out there
it. Yeah.
if we knew what we were
That's
doing completely when it came to women.
that's
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, I mean, it's very difficult without sacrificing, you know, what you want to sound like and what you want to represent. You know what I mean? You can't force it on anybody either. At the same time, like, you know, yeah. Now, if you want to listen, there's a time and place for everything. Like, what I'm saying, if I'm in the club vibing, or certain situations, maybe I don't want to hear Blue Chips. You know what I'm saying? I probably, if I'm sitting down chilling with my lady, having some champagne or some Riesling, smoking a cigar, maybe I do want to listen to some Drake or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. So it's a time and place. I think for everything, I think just, we just have to find the time to give all the various sounds their due justice, and they do, you know, their shot. You know what I mean? My man Mouse, salute to Mouth. I mean, he does a good job. Yeah, we just bodied Long Island Music Fest. Oh man, I got to update my bio because that was huge. We just opened up for EPMD, Fabulous, Ashanti, Ja Rule.
Mm.
This was right before the verses. Yeah, that was wow. That was like the biggest stage. That was like the biggest stage. Yeah, DJ Drewski up in there. It was amazing.
And Mouth is
Um,
Mouth is pretty much underground, man. He's a lot of
yeah,
people
yeah,
don't really know about him.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was huge for us. That was huge
Mm-hmm.
for us. But he does a good job because Mouth, he be in the gym, he'll straight rip off the shirt. He'll straight rip off the shirt. You know what I mean? Got the ladies chasing him after the shows. So we try to keep the ladies involved. We try to keep the ladies involved,
Yeah.
man.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Man, we'll jump into these top 5 songs, Q.
Go ahead. Yeah, we can do that.
Man, name 5 top songs, man, that impacted your life.
Oh, wow, 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 wow. Top five. um, Biggie Smalls, Unbelievable.
Oh,
Um, cause
That's
yeah,
classic.
I don't want to tell my age too much, but you know what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah,
a classic.
anytime I missed the school bus, we used to miss the school bus on purpose. So my man's pops would take us. He was one of them cool old heads. Cool old heads, you know what I mean? That he was still out in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Probably cheating on his old lady. But he had the illest system. He had the Acura Integra.
oh,
No. Acura Legend. I'm sorry.
okay.
He had the old Acura Legend, and the whole back seat was subwoofer. So I literally had to like put my feet like up on like the sides of the subs, and he would bump that song from on repeat from Flatbush all the way to Brownsville till you drop us off at school. And nah, it was just yeah, it was just unreal time and just a great time for hip hop for me.
Yeah, that's a
My
classic.
early years. So yeah. So I have to say that. Um, then I have to take it to uh, oh man, I mean it's a lot of joints on this one, but I got to do the whole album. When Jay-Z Hard Knock Life Volume 2 came out,
Mm,
Oh,
um, you
that
know what
was
I'm
a
saying?
banger.
I was in a different mindset. You know what I'm saying? I was in a different mindset. You know what I'm saying? I was making a couple moves in the streets, and it was just really relatable for me. You know what I'm saying? It's music to help you get through what you're going through.
Mm.
yeah.
Um, on that same note, I'm just gonna throw them out there. Um,
I like how you're explaining them too, brother. That's real informative.
yeah. No, yeah, I have to. Yeah, no, yeah, I have to. Um, Memphis Bleak.
Mm.
Um,
Okay.
I'm not even gonna say the whole project, even though his first project was also along that same timeline for me. Um, but now if I gotta pick a song though off of it,
Mhm.
um, mm,
Hey,
yeah, yes, he had a couple joints on there. He had a couple joints on there, but I'm gonna just leave it at this. Ah, Memphis
that's
Bleak
three.
is. I'm just gonna leave it at Memphis Bleak is just because he was bringing Brooklyn. He introduced that bounce to Brooklyn, and people and you had no choice. It was so infectious. It was so
Yeah.
infectious. It was like, you know what? All right. So yeah, you could be on the East Coast and still having that bounce and still having fun with music. You know what I mean? And it's okay.
Speak.
It's okay.
Speaks like that.
That's 1, 2, 3. That's one,
Three.
two, three. I hit him with. Um, mm, 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 mm. Um, so Nas, so Nas, and I'm gonna go. Man, he's obviously one of my favorites. So picking something off his catalog that influenced me is it's too real, too real. But that Lost Tapes Volume 1, that
Ooh.
like the way he painted that picture this is a slash. This is a slash. Papa was a player. Slash drunk by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, because we all been there. We all been there. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of folks that grew up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Papa wasn't in the household, but maybe he tried to do what he had to do, and you know what I'm saying. But we all human, and he's moving and shaking, and it's life. um, so a lot of times we don't have those conversations. A lot of times with our sons, so
Absolutely.
I took that as a conversation that we never had.
Mm.
Dang, and the grand finale. Grand finale influenced me. Grand finale that influenced me. I gotta take it to the left coast. It's only right. I gotta take it to the left coast. Um, uh, so many. There's so many in this catalog, and I wanna say "Me Against the World" the whole album because that's one of my favorite albums. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. But we see they always say we don't do nothing for the ladies. They always say we don't do nothing for the ladies. Um, but now that damn, that scandalous because I was a young Mac, throughout high school and after. So what I mean, kind of that scandalous kind of. It was just so relatable. I met you through my homie. Now you act like you don't. Disappointed. That's something so phony. Yeah, 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 yeah. As a Mac, definitely, just so relatable. It's just so relatable. You know what I'm saying? As a young youth moving and shaking in these streets in front. Maybe a little bit too much, but here's what it is.
Yeah,
That's the five.
hold on, before let's wait. Since Miss Dawson, this is her first day on the
Yes.
show. We gonna get your top five.
Oh no.
Come on, top five.
Come on with it.
Um, top five that's influencing me, or just my
And
top five
top five influencing songs.
in rap?
No, it don't matter. It's just a top five.
Yeah,
It could be
Uh,
Babyface.
no.
Uh,
Um, so would number one be the most influence?
it don't matter. Just
yeah,
you ain't even gotta be in
So,
order.
yeah.
okay. So of course, Lauryn Hill, still one of the best female like lyricists. She sings, she raps. I mean, um, if she would have made more albums, no telling what would have happened. So Lauryn Hill, um, I must say I like
What
Nicki
song?
Minaj.
Well, hold on. You gotta say what song though.
Oh, Lost One.
That's dope.
I like the lyrics if you listen to them.
Yeah, we
um,
know.
okay.
We know. Yes, we know.
I would say number two. Dang, this is hard when you put on the spot.
Oh, it's harder than it looks, right? It seems.
It is. I would say number two. I would say Wu Tang, but I like Method Man because I had a crush on him. So anything Method Man sang back in the day.
I ain't trying to
Huh?
Anybody
See,
trying
oh, yeah, I had to crack. That was my man.
Number three would be
So you wait, hold on. You said that "You're All I Need." That was your joint, the one with
no,
Mary
I like
J.
MXPXLY man,
Oh,
Method Man.
oh, she talking about the. She said the okay, the MB. Okay, all
Um,
right.
number three. I would say Sade.
Mm,
Um, Pick of Life. Um, number
absolutely.
four. I would say number four. It's hard. I would say Nicki Minaj, her mixtape. I don't know which song, but a whole mixtape before she became commercial.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay, all right.
Or she was buying body parts, I guess. I don't know. I'm just joking.
before she became commercial. Um,
Oops.
and number five, I would say anything Tupac, any Tupac. I can't pick just one. Brenda had a baby. Keep your head up. I get around. Like he had a lot. So those are my top five.
Got a lot of content.
All right. While we on there, go ahead and transition into your wine on in real quick.
Yeah. Y'all wine on in here. No. So every Wednesday I do a wine review, and I also do a flash sale on my earrings, Dawson jewels. I hand paint them. They basically are me on my earrings. They're original. They're unique. So and then I rate a wine from 1 to 5. Right now I'm drinking. This is oak leaf, but if you're on a budget, that's $2.98. But it's still good.
Girl, that look like some Boone's fire. You sure that ain't Boone's? What
No,
is that?
no, this is Merlot. The white folks be getting this. But anyway. So yeah, I usually rate a wine, and then I do my jury. Like I said, I have different types of collections. I have my symbols collection, my not so plain Jane, my trinkets, and my freestyle. So I have a few of my earrings that's like my best sellers. So I'm gonna go over a few if y'all don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this one means progress. This is one of my best sellers. That's a symbol for progress. And then this one is from my trinkets collection. I call that one honor.
All right.
And then for my freestyle collection, it's just love.
Oh.
This is called brunch. That's brunch on Sunday. Okay, and so for my Not So Plain Jane collection, this is pretty in pink. This is for my women viewers. I know y'all don't care. No.
No, sis, no.
Hey,
And
who
this is
knows?
called
I might want to get somebody something. You know, you might get lucky.
So those are some of my best sellers, but I do it every Wednesday. I try a wine. I'll do like different, huh?
Tell them where. How can I reach you to watch it?
9 p.m. On Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern time on Facebook, Dawson Jewel.
Hold on, you say you try wine every Wednesday?
Yes.
So you drunk every Wednesday? That's what you said.
Well, yeah. No.
Can't open it and not finish it because you know it don't taste the same.
Exactly. It gotta get drank, right?
Oh, dang.
Drink wine.
Got you. Every Wednesday, you get it in. I might just start trying that myself every Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm on it. How much? Where can we find the earrings at?
They on Dawson Jewels _ on Instagram and also on Etsy under Dawson Jewels.
Ooh, man. That's Who You Got segment.
Hold on, do I get a discount for being the homie?
No. Support. No discount.
I got you. No problem. I got you.
Nope.
All right. What was you saying, Red?
Man, you want to jump into this Who You Got segment?
Go ahead.
Oh, I knew you was gonna say that. Okay, so we're gonna put you in the hot seat. I'm gonna probably toss up two MCs, and you're gonna select one and tell us why. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So, you know what? I'm gonna throw in Jadakiss.
Jadakiss.
Or Jadakiss or Fabulous.
Oh, damn, you dirty for that.
Jadakiss or Fabulous.
Who you got?
You dirty for that. You know what I'm saying? Jadakiss is elite. One of the most elite. and he's proven that and proven that again. I gotta say Fab. Um, I gotta say Fab for the most part. For the most part, because of his versatility. Um, because of his versatility, hit making ability,
Okay.
his album making ability. Um, and he always keeps the ladies. He always keeps the ladies. You know, tapped in. You know what I'm saying? There's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. The females buy records. The females will play records on repeat. And this is why, what I'm saying, he's, his sales are elite as he is.
Hey, but
Um,
I'm gonna have to say this though, bar for bar, I really don't know if we gonna go
That was
bar for
that
bar.
hard though. I'm just
yeah,
saying some,
I
like,
mean,
let's, like,
they both. I mean, I've listened to Jada Kiss and I've listened to Fab, and bar for bar, it's I don't know, man, cause
not exactly. And people sleep on Fab's bars, but when I talk about Fab on a bar for bar level, I'm talking
yeah,
about his mixtape. I'm talking about
yeah, I
him on
already
Clue.
know.
I'm rushing home to catch him on Clue, and I'm freaking recording his freestyles on a tape. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Because he was bodying everything. It was Fab and G Unit that was bodying everything, all these remixes, like that was their niche. That was their niche. And
Yeah.
Clue was showing love. He was buying everything. Yeah, you might not get all that on the albums. Yeah, he's always gonna hit you with bars on the albums, but you know what I'm saying? He was killing those remixes and it really had you like, yo, like he was going toe to toe with Banks for that, you know what I'm saying, that bar ability, that that just punchline crazy, you know what I'm saying, flow. Like it was, Kiss was still in that bracket too. But, I
look, I'm gonna tell you two cold joints right now that's out right now. The Jada Kiss joint that he's on what song is he's with
oh, West Side Gun joint.
nope, he's with hold on, let me give me a second. I just had first of all right, we'll go to Fabulous first. The Cold Summer, Fabulous.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That joint is just killing. And then my Jadakiss joint is he on there with Flex. It's Flex's joint, but he got
Oh, okay, yeah, 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 yeah. Yep, yep, yep.
them two
Exactly what
joints
you're talking
right
about.
there. Oh man, I can't remember what the name of that joint is. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, you gotta think it's 20 years, 20 years, and not taking no bars or no verses off. Like it's like they should both be, in like the friggin' Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or something. Like you know what I mean?
they
Like
definitely
it's
top
so
five.
crazy. 20 years, 20 years of consistency.
Yeah, y'all got
Amazing.
people out there. Please check out those two joints. We might have to do a podcast just on them two joints.
Hey, tell us about the new album BlueChips, brother. I
Mm.
don't think we really spoke on that yet. Uh,
Yeah. Oh man, Blue Chips. If you're a fan of all of the people that we just mentioned, gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm a student of those people, and
Absolutely.
I just always wanted to, when I come with a project, it's not to be relevant as to what is on the radio right now. So if what I'm saying, if you're not gonna hear anything that you'll probably hear on your mainstream radio. And I'm okay with that. So if you're okay with that, you're gonna really enjoy this project. You know what I'm saying? It's soulful. You know what I'm saying? My man, my homie Gutters is a fool with these soul samples. You know what I'm saying? And it's only right, you know what I'm saying, that I touch them as such. These tracks, pause. And yeah, nah, it's Blue Chip's been out a couple of months now. Um, solid project. I even got some reggae vibes on there too. Um, I got my homie Bub Rock on there from the Walkers. Of course, I got Sky Zoo on there on that Blessings.
Hot.
I got Jay Surprise on there on that reggae joint. Big up yourself. And I got of course the Monopoly families on there. John Jiggs, Mouth, Nam Nitty. What up, boys? You know how we get down. You know, man, it's just such a solid project, man. Dropped a couple videos off the project already, getting a lot of burn. People really enjoying those projects. I got one more video to throw out. I'm probably gonna drop that all year video next week or so. But yeah, people really been gravitating towards it, man. It's filling a void. It's headphones music. You know what I'm saying? You definitely gonna bang your head. Definitely gonna bring it back. My whole thing is when I'm making music, if you could catch all my punchlines, you can catch all my double entendres, triple entendres on the first listen, then it's a failed record to me. It's a failed song to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I love the records that, you know what I'm saying, listening to like, you know, some old Hove or, you know, or Nas or somebody, and you might get something years later that he said, and you heard the song hundreds of times. Be like, oh, like you know what I'm saying, like, and that's what I love. That's what I grew up off, and that's what I love. So that's what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying. So if you like really digging in, you know what I'm saying, really enjoying music. You know what I'm saying? Like you will definitely enjoy Blue Chips. It's themed off of the movie, by the way. Blue Chips, the movie,
Okay.
Shaq and Penny. Yeah, so we got a couple clips chopped in. Yeah, we got a couple clips chopped in from the movie, and it was real relevant, man. It was real relevant. You know, the clips that we chopped up. Me and Gut are big movie buffs, so you know, it kind of just made sense. And yeah, man. Salute to everybody that tapped in, tuned in with that, man. It's just it's just heat, man. Hard bars and lyricism at its finest, man. That's all I could tell you.
Great. I don't know. So, could you give us 5 helpful tips on how to build your brand from the ground up? How do you build your brand from the ground up? Could you give the audience 5 tips on that?
Mm. Hmm. Building a brand from the ground up and give you some 5 pointers.
Yes, sir.
5 pointers. I'm gonna say the preview. The preview is very pinnacle. People like foreplay. Everyone likes foreplay. You know, you can't just run out. I don't know if it's censored. I don't know if the baby's listening. Apologize if so. Well, it's late night TV anyway. Um,
Close your ears, Miss Dawson. Close your ears.
babies need to be sleep, but you know, you can't just be, you know, the females know as well. You can't just be grabbing all crazy. You gotta ease people into it. You got to get people familiar with it before you go beating them down the head with what you got. You know what you got is hot. So the point is you have to ease people into it because people are not familiar with what you're doing and what you're bringing to the table. Um, you know, five. Well, the top pointer, actually, that's the second pointer. Is teasing people with what you display to them, whether it's on Instagram or even on Etsy or even on whatever it is. You know, give people a preview of what they're getting, and once you grasp them in, then you can give them more. Now they're looking for more, but first they need to be interested. But that's number two. First thing is investing, because nothing comes without investing in yourself and in your brand. You know, you need to get a broader audience. You need to reach, um, you need to reach people that are just out of your immediate circle because your biggest supporters are going to be people from different states, people from across the country, people share your same interests in different areas of the world. So, we can't get tied into, oh, just our general circle, our immediate circles, right?
Good job.
So definitely got to invest on reaching a broader spectrum, a broader audience. Number three, um, well, there's a lot of them that should be number one, but you need to make sure that what you're selling is actually good. How if you were the consumer, why would you want to purchase this? Or even if it's free, because time is not free, why should people take the time to want to click the button or want to listen to this or want to hit the purchase button? Like, like why is it good enough first? So that should be like the internal, branding test. Like, whatever I'm slapping this brand on, it needs to be representative of what we're doing. It needs to be top notch. Same way, like when you see that Apple icon, people know what to expect when they see that Apple icon. They're like, okay. And now they could sell you a brick with an iPhone with an Apple thing on it, and people, oh my God, did you see they brought back the flip phones? I'm like, oh, how they go? Everybody was crapping on flip phones, and then they turn around, hey, brand new flip phone. But guess what? People are gonna eat it up because guess what? Is the brand. The brand is already there. Um, so that's just recognition. Lastly, lastly, like so we went over the basics, we went over that, we went over that, we went over that. Lastly, once you got them locked in, you need to be consistent about really shoving it down their throats at that point, because you know it's hot, you're doing your thing, and you know people need to be excited as you. That's why when you get those pyramid scheme calls, right? What happens when you get that first pyramid scheme call? They hype up. They you have somebody else hyping up somebody else, right? It's never somebody that's like, yo, I just came up with this dope thing, and yo, hear me out, blah 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 blah. It's never that.
Right.
It's always, yo, I just got put on with somebody that's doing this. Let me tell you about this guy. He just bought a yacht. He just bought a new Benz. Yo, it's crazy what he's doing right now. And it's always somebody else, because the power of that third party referral is so key.
Mm.
It's so clutch, and it's so more important than anything I could say about BlueChips. Is, you know what I mean, is one thing. But Pete Rock, I'm so hyped. Pete Rock just reposted my last performance when we opened up for Smoke DZA.
What was this?
This was in Brooklyn. Stank Nitty open album release party. He had Smoke DZA come out,
Okay.
and yeah, so we opened up for Smoke DZA, and then when I posted it, I posted the clip on IG. I shouted him out. Shouted, of course, they did a couple. He did some joints off of the Dope Smoke Rock album,
Absolutely.
and yeah, and I posted that, and Pete Rock actually reposted my performance and commented on my post. So I was freaking high. I was like, yo, I quit rap. I quit rap, man. I'm done. Like, what else do I need? What else do I want out of this? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm done.
You know
Um,
he's one of the forefathers.
yeah, man.
Absolutely.
I forgot to even mention AZ, man. That's one of my favorite rappers too, man. And
Yeah.
yeah, what he
Absolutely.
did on that was. But yeah, hopefully I covered. Yeah, hopefully I covered the branding. But yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
get it. Yeah, I get it.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
So what's next for you? What's coming up next? What you got uh, that you want to promote that's coming out?
man. I'm still on a high, man. I'm still on a high from touching that stage, man. Touching that stage, with all them people, man. It was just a unbelievable feeling. That Long Island Music Fest, like we really crushed it.
How was
That's
it, man?
that's why.
Just give us. What was your take on it?
I mean, just being on that big stage, like it was like you really feel like you really feel like a superstar, man. Like you know what I mean? Like you really feel like what I mean with that recognition, like this is what we do it for. Like what I mean, you might have a little. Like I
Especially if
don't
you
even get
rocking it.
nervous anymore, really, in most cases, because
Yeah.
I'm used to it now. But just being on that big stage, it was like, yo, it's a different experience. Like, what I'm saying, people really rocking with you, the energy. think really mostly just the energy in there,
Mm,
like the energy in there. The stadium sound, the clarity. Nothing is like no.
yeah.
We do those too, like your back alley lounge, speakers squeaking and all that. It's all professional equipment. You know what I'm saying? So you get to project your best self. You know what I'm saying? We still chopping up clips of that because we still on a high from that. Um,
That's what's
yeah,
up.
and it's amazing, amazing, amazing feeling, man. And you know what I'm saying? We crushed it, did our thing. People got the hint. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah,
big
we,
too.
we
That's big too.
yeah,
That's notoriety. A lot more people know
yeah.
you.
So
Yeah.
we definitely cooking up something, real nice for the people, man. I'm in the stew, man. I'm in the stew. Like that really lit a fire up under me because I was just on, album promo mode.
Yeah.
It's hard because I do the back, the other side of it as well. The A&R, publishing
Okay.
my music, registering everything, and I play that portion of a role for my company as well.
Okay.
It's Monopoly LLC is also a publishing company.
Okay. Okay. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
so it's hard. Sometimes it's hard, not as easy to bounce back from artists to that side of things. It's definitely a balance. But it definitely lit a fire back under me, back under the artist side. Like, yeah, I'm about to get up in there and really cook up some more heat for y'all real soon. And it's already in the mix, man. It's already in the mix. Salute to Jiggs. He told me he was putting together something for a record I sent him. I don't even want to spill too many surprises because anything that is a bit into the future, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to
That's
drop
what's up.
until everything is just right.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we got a couple more dope features coming up. Some more great content, some more great visuals. So y'all definitely stay tuned, stay tapped in. Monopoly.com, X's instead of O's, MXNXPXLY. Use your smartphone smartly, please.
That's what's up, man.
All right. Ms. Dawson, you want to go ahead and tell them how they can get back, how they can get in contact with you also, Ms. Dawson.
Yes. Facebook is Dawson Jules. Instagram is Dawson Jules underscore. And Etsy is Dawson Jules. Every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. on Facebook, Dawson Jules. It's 9 p.m. Eastern time. Come try some wine with me. Come look at some earrings. Come drink with me, whatever. Whatever.
We definitely drinking on Wednesdays. We for sure. We getting it in. Well, in fact,
I'm so much wine connoisseur. I'm a wine connoisseur, sort of, kind
hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Matter of fact, we're gonna have Miss Dawson on here again next week.
of. Oh, okay.
All right. Any more last minute questions before I do the closing quote? Anybody have any more questions? All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave y'all with a closing quote by Malcolm X. Learn to see, listen, and think for yourself. Learn to see, listen, and think for yourself. That's by Malcolm X. I just want to leave y'all with that, man. And blessings.
Strong quote, especially for this today.
That's
Yeah.
what's up, man. Hey, we appreciate you coming through. And man, like I said, that Blast song that's a banger, man. It was like, okay, is hip hop coming back again? Well, you know what I'm saying?
Please come back.
Oh yeah. Oh, another thing. Oh man, salute to Chuck D who picked that up, man, and spun that on his show, man. Oh my
Oh,
God, man, it's been amazing. I'm still
That's
I'm
what's up.
still I'm
he
still
rocking.
absorbing everything that's happened this year.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, it's definitely a banger. Who's DJing on that joint?
Oh, salute to Swab from Denmark,
Yeah.
DJ from Denmark.
Oh,
Man,
yeah,
salute to
that
Swab.
I was
Yeah, yeah,
checking out the
yeah.
DJ mix, the cuts in there. That joint is
Yeah,
hot.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he also did the cuts for People's Champ on the album as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
He
yeah.
doing
Two
his thing.
solid joints. He
Yeah,
did his thing, of course.
absolutely. Hey man, we appreciate it. Anybody else? We out.
I'm out.
Good looking out, brother. Salute to you,
Look
man.
out.
Yo, man.
And we'll be
I ain't even get. I gotta turn my joint so I can see y'all, man. 'Cause my joint was acting up, man. So yo, man.
it's all
Pleasure.
it's all good.
Peace,
All
peace,
right.
love, and blessings, man. And yeah, man, we go. DJ, you remind me of Devin, man, a little bit. we can't hang out, man. We'll be in the clouds.
You already know how we do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
G.
For sure.
Yeah, G.
You
Yeah,
already
man.
know. Much love,
Never
man.
do.
Peace and blessings. You already know.
All right, we
Peace.
out.
All right, peace. Be
Peace.
safe.